Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are having a fantastic day so far. In today's video I'm diving into another one of the Made by Mitchell eyeshadow palettes. I have already filmed with the green one. Today I'm doing the pink. The other two will be coming. Subscribe if you want to see those. But like I said, diving into the pink eyeshadow palette from Made by Mitchell today. This is Little Pinky. So I didn't even show you the box for the other one, but how beautiful are these boxes? Just like everything that Made by Mitchell does, the packaging, like the outer packaging, is beautiful. And I said this about the green one, it's the same for this one. The actual palette is quite inconvenient. Like, it's beautiful, it's on brand, obviously, with it being the logo, but the packaging is, you know, it's large for 4 eyeshadows, but that's what they look like. The same as the green one, we've got 3 mattes and 1 shimmer. So this is the shimmer up here. So let's just dive straight on in. I am not messing around today. Let's just dive straight on in. I'm going to swatch these and then I'll create some sort of eye look. I think I want to do something a little bit lighter today. We went quite dark with the green palette, so I want to do something a little bit lighter with the pinks. The shimmer in this palette is almost like a duochrome. Like, it's pink, but then when it catches the light, it's got like a bluey, purpley sort of reflect to it. I absolutely love that colour story. That darkest shade, I mean, I said this in the green when I did the green swatches as well. I just can't swatch with my little finger, so that darkest shade is looking a little bit funky, but I think we can create something really nice and light and like a little bit more fresh and spring-like with these shades. I'm probably not going to use that hot pink. Here's my vision. Okay, I've already got my eye primer and my brows on, as always. I need to wipe this hand before I get it on something. So my vision for today's look, I think I want to use that baby pink, like in the crease, blend it right out. I want that shimmer basically all over my lid, and then I think I want to do sort of like a smoky wing with that darkest shade. I think I'm going to stay away from that hot pink. I might just use a little bit, but I don't want this to go too dark. I want something a little bit sort of fresher. So like I say, I've already got my eyeshadow primer on. Why did that just escape my brain? So I'm going to, I'll zoom you in. Since I've figured out how to zoom in, let's zoom you in. So the mirrors do come with a protector. A little bit of ASMR there for you. Going to use a fluffy brush. I'm going to dip into that lightest pink and just pack that right into the crease and blend it right out. Okay, so that's not the most incredible baby pink that I've ever used. I would say, in my humble opinion, I have tried ones that show up more than this. It's fine. I mean, I can see it in real life. Can you see that on camera? I do not know. But it's fine. It's there. It's blending out. I will just go in with, I think what I'll do is I'll dip into the baby pink and just a little bit of that hot pink and then sort of stamp it off on the side of the palette to like blend those colours together on the brush so that we get more of a mid-toned pink. Something like that. And I will stamp that on the outer corner. Yes, that's not as bright as it, like blending it in with that lighter one. So creating more of a mid-tone, and I'll work that through the crease, keep it a little bit lower down. Yes, I do like doing that little mixing technique with a lot of different palettes. If you have a shade that's a little bit lighter than you want and a shade that's a little bit darker than you want, if you just stamp into both of them and go like onto just the side of the packaging or even onto the back of your hand to mix it together. That's a really useful way to get a mid-tone if there isn't one. And obviously you've only got 4 shades. Obviously you've only got 4. So it's nice to have the ability to mix them together, and they have mixed together really nicely, and that's blending out to create that sort of mid-pink that I was looking for. That's almost like a sugary pink. That's a really, really nice shade. So then I'm just going to go in with my fingers that are definitely stained from that darkest pink. It's to be expected. So just going to go in with that shimmer and pack that all over the lid. I love a duochrome that's like pink to lilac. I will honestly wear this so much, even if this is just like the only shade that I grab out of the palette. If I go in with something else to like go through the crease, that's so pretty, and it's really nice and smooth. And honestly, just blending that in with my finger, I'm just tapping, and that is blending itself out. I love. I am just going to go back in with that lightest baby pink on that same fluffy brush and just buff over the top of that, just to doubly make sure that that's blended. But honestly, I can't see anything. I hope you can't either, like any lines or anything. It's a really, really beautiful shade. So then I am just going to go in with a little liner brush, like a teeny tiny little like detail brush, and I'm going to pick up that darkest, so almost like a plummy purpley shade. It's really, really pretty. And I'm just going to do a little bit of liner and like a smoky wing. If you don't know, if you're new here whilst I'm doing this, I will explain. I don't know what I'm doing. I just do makeup from the comfort of my spare room here. I don't ever really have any sort of a plan. I don't really ever know what I'm doing. I am just making this all up as I go along. So if that's the sort of thing you're into, I'd love it if you would subscribe. So I am just going to do a little smoky something before I clean this up, so if it goes wrong I can just wipe it away and start again. At any stage, really. That's my motto. It's just makeup, you can wipe it off and start again. So that purpley shade, that deepest purpley shade, is making the perfect sort of smoky liner. If you have blue eyes, I really, really recommend trying a sort of plummy, purpley, liquid or pencil eyeliner. I just feel like something about it makes my eyes pop. Sorry, that's my cat playing in the massive Monstera plant that I have in the corner. Are you well? I'm sorry if you can hear that, but I'm not going to stop her. Yeah, a purple eyeliner on blue eyes really just does it for me. I absolutely love that. So I'm going to take a little bit of my micellar water and just, where have I put it? It's over here. And just clean up that little bit of pink. I don't want this to be sharp like the one that I did the other day with the green. I did it so it was sharp. I do want this to be more soft, but I don't want that pink to come down too far. And I do feel like with pinks as well, you've got to be a little bit careful to make it look like you haven't got pink eye. So once I've done that, I will do the rest of my face with you today because I'm going to use a few Made by Mitchell favourites. So I'm just going to do mascara first. And what mascara am I going to use? Who knows? I will just do mascara and then I'll do the rest of my face. I use the Essence Lash Like a Boss Instant Lift and Curl, and I'll just do a few coats of this on the top lashes. I do want something on the lower lash line when we get to that, but what that is I do not know. So I'll just do mascara and then we can do the rest of the face. Okay, so that is mascara done. And I do feel like, especially with pinks, I feel like once you get the mascara on and it like dials down the colour a little bit, it starts to look less like pink eye. So like I say, I'm gonna do the rest of my face with you today. I'm like looking around my table looking for all the products that I want to use, but honestly I haven't even got any of them out of my drawer yet. Be right back. Okay, so I think I've got everything. I think I've actually got everything here now. Going in with the Essence Stay All Day 16-Hour Foundation, and I am actually going to use a Made by Mitchell sponge. I have a collection of these. I have an accidental collection of them. I don't love these sponges. They're fine, but I have got 7 or 8 of them. So I'm like, I can't use what I would normally use until I have gotten at least part way through these makeup sponges, because every time you get a mystery bundle you get a pack of sponges and there's 3, and I love a Made by Mitchell mystery bag, so I've got a lot of sponges to get through. I knew it wouldn't be long until she came to help. Are you helping? No. Are you helping? She's just doing absolutely anything that she can at the minute. Oh, it makes me nervous every time she jumps up there. Doing absolutely everything that she can to stay away from her little sister, the little kitten, because she's a conehead at the minute. She got neutered and she's a conehead. She's just crashing into everything, so she's coming here for a little peace and quiet. Okay, so my battery just died. If anything's looking different, then that is why. I'm going to just use a little bit of my Sleek In Your Tone Longwear Concealer, just there. I don't think I need it anywhere else. So just a little bit of that, and I will also just blend with the same sponge, which I just put down in a load of bronzer powder. Are you having the same sort of chaotic day that I am? The skin is honestly just looking so juicy and glowy. I did also use, I wonder if this is to do with it, I did also use the Made by Mitchell moisturiser before I started. Maybe that's got something to do with it. Anyway, I'm going to use the Collection Gorgeous Glow Contour Stick just to add a little bit of shape back into this one-dimensional face. And I'll use a sponge to blend that out. And then for blush, obviously, I feel like the Made by Mitchell brand is known for the blushes, and I've actually brought 2 over. My hair is absolutely everywhere. I did something a little bit funky with my hair and now it's just all over everything that I've ever owned. So I've brought over one of the blush lights in Pink Lynx, and I don't know, is that going to be too shimmery to put on my face? We might be okay just with a little bit, but I did also bring over Strawberry Cream because I'm thinking I might do Pink Lynx a little bit further up and blend it into Strawberry Cream. We can only try, so I will do Pink Lynx first, and I'll just tap that much, like I said, further up and further back, and then we can do Strawberry Cream further forwards to like blend into it. I actually think that's okay. Sometimes these blush lights are like straight up glitter, which of course I love, but yeah, that's nice on the face. That's not too much. Not that I'm ever really worried about being too much, but I don't want like big chunks of glitter on my face, you know? So going with a little bit of Strawberry Cream, which doesn't have any shimmer in it, just a little bit further in. It's a really light shade, this, so I do feel like I need the other one to like ombre. Look at me sounding like I know what I'm talking about. Do you believe me? Because I don't. Okay, so I do actually think I want a little bit more of that pink lynx shade because it's not too glittery, so I'll just dab a little bit more of that on. Obviously with like the amount of pink on the eyes, I feel like I can get away with a little bit more on the cheeks than perhaps I would usually do, and if you've watched any of my videos you know I like a lot of blush anyway, so let's layer up. I don't know why I've been so scared to use that pink lynx shade on my cheeks, because honestly that is just the perfect amount of like pinky glowiness for me. I absolutely love that shade. I know this video is about the eyeshadows, but I love that blush. So what's next? I do feel like I just want a little bit of setting powder, just a tiny little bit, so I'll go in with my 17 Ultimate Look finishing powder on a little puff, and I'll just stamp a little bit of this under the eyes just to set a little bit. I don't want to look matte, just don't want to look quite as hot and sweaty as I was looking. And then let's go back into the eyeshadow palette. I will take a brush. I'll just take that same fluffy brush that I was using before, and what colour will I use? I think I'll do that same trick where I mix the light and the hot pink so that I get that mid-tone again, and run that under my eyes. And then I'll take that same liner brush and just run that right next to the lash line. I'll just tap that out with my finger so that it's not quite so harsh. And then I'll just tap a little bit of that same mascara, just put a little bit of that on the lower lashes, and I might just add another little layer to the top lashes as well. I definitely think we can get away with more mascara here. Oh no. Is there anybody on this planet quite as clumsy as I am? Usually I get it all over my nose. I don't think I've ever managed to get mascara on my temple before. It's a new low for me, truly. Oh, and just like that, I can convince myself that nobody knows that I got mascara all over my face. So for the lips, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of the Relove Superfill lip liner in the shade Sweet. And then I have this here, and this is the Made by Mitchell Beam lip gloss in the shade Milkshake for Me. Is it going to come out that baby pink? I don't know if I've ever used this. Oh yeah, it is. Okay then. Oh no, it's calmed down a little. So then just a little bit more of that lip liner so it doesn't look quite so much like I've just put concealer all over my lips, because that is not the vibe that we go for in 2024. That is the finished look. I'm actually thrilled with how that turned out, considering I have said this before and I will say it again, I don't really wear pink eyeshadow. Like, it's just not a staple for me. I love blues, I love greens, I love orange. Pink just isn't really one that I reach for all that much, but that like duochrome reflective shade, and I think the purpley wing has like, I love a purple wing as well, so I think adding that has made that feel a little bit more me. I really like how that's turned out. So let me know down below, what do you think? Have you picked up any of these Made by Mitchell eyeshadow palettes, and what do you think of them if you've tried them? I actually think the two that I've tried so far I really like. and I'm excited to try the other two. Let me know which one you'd like to see next. If you want to see the green one, I will leave that one linked. I put that video up, I filmed it yesterday, but I think I put it up a couple of days ago for you. I don't know. You will know, but I don't know. So let me know which one you would like to see next. We've got the blue one and the grey one. Blue Your Mind and Grey Girlfriend. Let me know which one you'd like to see next. But until next time, thank you ever so much for watching. Bye.